The ZR is in the studio.
You have something else too.
I do have something else. I also did get the 35 millimeter 1.4. So, technically, if you read the back of the camera, I own a Red now.
Yes. Yes.
Drill, I own a Red now. This is the guy. We Red shooters. No, I'm actually really, really excited to have the ZR in hand. As you guys know, Reds are not cheap, and my insurance sucks. So as of right now, this is going to be the closest thing to a Red I'm going to own for probably a little while.
Yeah.
But I got to say, the ZR is, the more and more I keep kind of playing around with it, the more and more I'm loving it. I don't know if you saw, but Talbot, who was on the show last week, he actually posted some side-by-sides of the ZR and his Monstro.
Oh,
and
no,
I was blown away. Yeah, it's on Instagram, or it was on Instagram. But I was like blown away by how close they're really getting. And they've been working on fixing the R3D workflow. So now it works inside of Final Cut, DaVinci, and Premiere. And so now no matter what editor you're working with, you can actually use the R3D files. And, you know, I'm always so surprised by the size of it when I actually get a chance to see it. And even after seeing like Talbot's last week, and then once I unbox mine, the screen always just like shocks me.
Yes.
Because of the 4-inch screen.
It's really big.
So the ZR is in hand. I do need a proper cage for this. Currently, the only one that I know for sure is coming is small rigs.
Yeah.
If you go on Amazon, it used to just be like coming soon. Now they're saying they're coming around mid-November.
Oh, that's cool.
So cages should be coming out for this camera really, really soon. I'm excited to actually take it out and go shoot with it a lot more because, as you know, when I first got a chance to shoot with it, it was very limited in what I could do. But even in that footage, I was really happy with it. So,
do you know the differences between when you shot with it versus now? Like, have they done firmware upgrades? Have they added stuff to it?
Not really. The only major upgrade that has happened is just the support for R3D inside of Final Cut.
Oh, that's dope.
Now, I still have high hopes that we will get some updates to this camera. Nikon, for the first time, is like really, really listening to creators. And like I say, for the first time, they have typically listened, but it's normally been like you have to wait a long time for a big software update, or a new camera comes out that has those updates or whatever. Since this camera was announced, and since it has now been only out for like less than 30 days in people's hands, we've already gotten that R3D upgrade. So that lets me know that they have a team actively working on the camera in real time, which I'm really happy about. So I'm hoping that we'll get a lot of software updates to the camera to continue to make it better.
Yeah.
But I know that a lot of people have been talking about like weird quirks with the camera and stuff like that.
It's a new platform.
And that's what I think it is. Because I'll be honest, a lot of the quirks that I've been like watching videos on and people complaining about, those are just Nikon quirks.
Yeah.
Those have just been Nikon quirks. And so I know a lot of people are new to Nikon, so no fault against them. Or people who are like, you know, learning R3D workflow for the first time and they're figuring it out. No diss on any of those people. It's just new and it's different. But
it was funny watching Kofi's video where he's just like how it's not that big of a deal to have the SD card in the same, or to have the memory card in the same slot as the battery. He's just like slide the camera over and put it out. So yeah, I do think that like it's like what people are maybe labeling quirks. It's just different from the camera body that you were using. Yeah.
Now there are some things that I do genuinely think that like they're not going to be able to fix on this camera, but I definitely want to see fixed in a future one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, Kofi's whole deal about the battery and everything, I think that's fine. I'm kind of on board with him. Like, just slide the camera over or just get a rig that lets you do that.
Yeah.
But one thing I noticed about this camera is that there is no cutout to be able to run a wire through the battery door, which means you can't really use a dummy battery with this thing here.
Now, will the camera not work with the battery door open?
Oh, that's a really good question. I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh, you're on.
Still works.
So you're good. Now
so
you don't want it. You don't want the door dangling though.
You don't, but I
think you want it tucked, secured. Wild. Super wild.
This is a wild episode. I don't know. We ain't gonna be able to use none of this. Good thing this show is live, because if it wasn't, we would have had to start over and re-record this whole thing. But no, I do think that there should be a cutout. That would be something I'd want to see in a future one. I'd want to see a full-size HDMI in a future one as well. And then I know a lot of people love the simplicity. AFC will say pause, resume.
Back on track.
But I do wish there were I wish there was a bigger grip on the camera. I don't mind the cage, but I would rather have a bigger grip on the actual camera itself. And I do want more buttons.
Yeah.
That is a big one for me.
Like custom buttons?
I mean, yes, that's fine. Just make this whole right side just a little bit bigger so you can have more button options. I like the 3 up top, but it would be nice to have a bigger grip, a few more buttons. Because going through the menu, I just don't want to have to go on the menus, so I would prefer that. Or if they just adopt R3, or they just adopt Red's software directly into it, then I'm cool with the touchscreen. So,
do you feel like? I know this is speculation. How likely do you think a ZR Pro is?
Oh, with the way that this camera
has more buttons, with the.
I mean, it's all fully speculation at this point, but with the way that this camera has been adopted, if the hype for this camera continues, which I do believe there is a second wave of adoption of this camera, because right now they're trying to fulfill all the orders from everybody who already bought this camera, right?
Yeah.
But then once you get to a place to where those people have their orders fulfilled, they start making content about the camera, like people like me, like now that I've got the camera, I can start making content about it. When our content starts going out, I think there will be a second wave of adoption when this camera is like available in stock. Like when you can say, okay, I want that camera. It's $2,200. I want to buy it. And you can go to B&H website, put in your order, and have it show up in like 2 or 3 days. That's when people are going to be like, okay, yes, more of these cameras will sell. And then, mark my words, 1 year from now, next holiday season, this camera will see a price drop of like maybe 22 down to, I'm going to say sub 2,000. I'm going to say 1899. And when that happens, you're going to see a wild adoption of this camera again.
Wow.
Because I do believe that the software update will come. What the heck is happening? Why is it blinking green when it's off? That's weird. You
this
saw the
man
light
defending quirks, and then he's like, "What is it doing?"
Well, the camera was off, but then it started blinking green. Like, what are you doing? Chill out. I mean, this show's live. I don't care.
It's a report. No, no.
It's like
something wild.
What are you saying about me, dog?
Is DJIing right now?
Yeah, it's like listening to me and sending
reporting back to the mothership.
Yeah, Brandon actually doesn't appreciate us. But no, I do think that it'll be a pretty fire. This camera will have a really good lifespan, and if Nikon's smart, in my opinion, they will make a pro version of this, because how quick this camera turns on and how good the autofocus is, and the fact that it has R3D RAW is a fantastic start. Level it up. Give me a $4,000 version of this exact same thing. Go all in, or a $3,500 version of this. Go all in.
Yeah. Alex, a couple of comments up. You are heading into keep going right there. One more. Yeah, right there.
This one.
We are going to get into it. On this episode.
These chats are taking me off.
We are going to be talking in just a few moments.
Did you find the one Canon comment?
No.
It was like,
not even.
Go up.
Not even. I'm just saying, we are going to take a moment. We're not going to segue into this, because this is going to be the main topic of discussion. But I want to let everybody know who's watching. We are going to be talking about nominees for Camera of the Year.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So we're getting to you.
But yeah, no, this so far, I mean, it's been pretty dope. I'd love to know. Just can we do a poll? Can you do a poll for me?
Yes.
Let's do a poll. And Detroit Video Diary says he gets his tomorrow. Shout out. Regardless if you're actually buying this camera or not, my question is, does the ZR excites you. All right, so if you enjoyed this clip, do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button because we would love for you to join the community. Here, we're just a bunch of nerds who love camera gear and love talking about it every single week, which we do live at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that and you don't miss any of the other clips.